Black holes have fascinated scientists and storytellers alike for decades. But what are they really? In our own galaxy, the Milky Way, there are likely millions of black holes. They're nearly invisible, only detectable when they interact with nearby stars or space debris. Imagine getting close to a black hole. There's no escape. The point of no return is called the event horizon. And get this, if you fell into a black hole, you'd stretch into what scientists call spaghettification. Yes, you'd be pulled so hard that you'd turn into human spaghetti. Black holes come in 4 sizes: primordial black holes, tiny as atoms; stellar mass black holes from collapsing stars; intermediate mass black holes; and supermassive black holes, which can be millions or even billions of times the mass of our Sun. Sagittarius A star is the supermassive black hole at the center of our Milky Way, about 26,000 light-years away in the constellation Sagittarius, with a mass over 4 million times that of the Sun. It was discovered in the 1970s through radio waves. In 2022, the Event Horizon Telescope captured its shadow. The more we learn, the stranger and more fascinating black holes become. How far will our exploration take us?
You can really go down a deep rabbit hole if you read about ice ages.
Imagine a time when our world was covered in ice, a period known as the Ice Age. Over millions of years, Earth experienced dramatic cooling, transforming familiar landscapes into frozen wildernesses. From North America to Europe and Asia, massive ice sheets stretched across continents. In some areas, these glaciers were over 2 miles thick, pressing down on the land with unimaginable weight. Glaciers formed as snow fell and compacted over thousands of years. These ice giants moved slowly, carving out valleys, creating lakes, and shaping mountains. During this frozen era, remarkable creatures adapted to survive. Mammoths with their long curved tusks and thick fur grazed across the tundra, while saber-toothed cats developed unique traits to thrive in the cold. Early humans faced extreme challenges in the Ice Age. They crafted tools from stone and bone, wrapped themselves in animal hides, and built fires to endure frigid temperatures. They were survivors in every sense. The Ice Age also lowered sea levels by hundreds of feet, exposing land bridges. This allowed species, including early humans, to migrate across vast distances, connecting continents like never before. As the Earth warmed again, the Ice Age came to an end. Glaciers melted, filling rivers and oceans, shaping the coastlines we know today. This powerful transformation left a lasting mark on our planet.
Pluto. The Pluto system is a captivating celestial wonder, featuring Pluto and its prominent moon Charon, along with 4 smaller moons: Nix, Hydra, Kerberos, and Styx. Pluto, about 2,300 kilometers wide, showcases a varied surface of icy plains, mountains, and canyons, covered in a colorful mix of nitrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide ice. Charon, Pluto's largest moon, is around 1,214 kilometers in diameter and orbits Pluto at 19,640 kilometers. Its gravitational influence creates tidal effects on Pluto, contributing to their unique orbital relationship. Charon features a notable mountain in a moat, a towering peak rising from a depression, hinting at past geological activity. Pluto's thin atmosphere, primarily nitrogen with traces of methane and carbon monoxide, changes with its orbit, expanding and contracting seasonally.
Saturn, the buoyant giant of our solar system. Imagine a bathtub big enough to hold an entire planet. That's what it would take to contain Saturn, because this gas giant boasts an incredible feat. It's less dense than water. lighter than water. Saturn's density is approximately 0.7 grams per cubic centimeter, making it about 70% less dense than water, which has a density of 1 gram per cubic centimeter. This low density indeed makes Saturn the least dense planet in our solar system, often referred to as the density champion in this context. Gaseous composition unlocks the secret. Saturn is a giant ball of gas, unlike rocky planets like Earth. Most of its mass is composed of light gases like hydrogen and helium, much lighter than water. Massive yet buoyant. Despite being less dense than water, Saturn's immense size gives it tremendous gravity. Its large volume means it still has a significant mass despite its low density. Saturn's buoyancy and low density stem from its composition of light gases, making it a remarkable and intriguing planet to study and admire.
In 2023, NOAA ocean exploration researchers off Alaska encountered an enigmatic golden orb, roughly 10 cm in diameter, affixed to a rock on the seafloor. The orb, which featured a large hole, left scientists and viewers alike puzzled during a live-streamed exploration. The orb's solitary presence and unusual texture sparked theories that it might be an egg. Deep-sea ecologist Carrie Howell from the University of Plymouth noted that the orb's fleshy texture and the presence of the hole suggest it might be an egg, but its size and distinctive appearance are unprecedented. The orb's isolation, without any nearby similar objects, further complicates its identification. Researchers are left wondering if the orb is a remnant of a larger, unknown biological process, or if it represents a unique, undiscovered species. The discovery raises intriguing questions about the biodiversity of the deep sea and the mysteries that still lie beneath its surface.
Surprising facts about some countries. Antarctica. Blood Falls is a waterfall that runs red due to iron oxide in the water. It's the only continent without a native human population and experiences 6 months of continuous daylight in summer and darkness in winter. Bhutan. Bhutan is the only country in the world to have a constitutional obligation to maintain at least 60% of its land under forest cover. It is also famous for its takins, unique animals that are a cross between a goat and an antelope and found only in Bhutan. Bolivia. Bolivia is home to the world's largest salt flat, Salar de Uyuni, which acts as a natural mirror after rain. There is a hotel in Bolivia made entirely out of salt blocks, including the furniture. Canada. The small town of Churchill, Manitoba, is known as the polar bear capital of the world, where polar bears can be seen wandering the streets. Dawson City, Yukon, experiences the midnight sun with continuous daylight for about 56 days during the summer. Namibia. Namibia has the world's oldest desert, the Namib Desert, which is at least 55 million years old. It is one of the least densely populated countries in the world. Back in 2010, a USAF Lockheed P-38 Lightning fighter aircraft appeared on the beaches of the Welsh coast. Named the Maid of Harlech, the fighter plane crashed into the Welsh Sea during a training exercise in 1942. Until 2010, it was buried beneath the waves, but the changing beachfront and seabed revealed the plane on the shore of the Gwynedd coast. A giant tree washed up on the shore in La Push, Washington in 2010. Imagine this, not just a regular piece of driftwood, but a monstrous tree that dwarfed everything around it. We're talking at least 10 feet wide and hundreds of feet long. It left everyone wondering if this could be the biggest piece of driftwood ever discovered. As the ice caps continue to melt, scientists are discovering more and more things that have been stored away for thousands of years. Back in 2018, scientists were able to find a treasure trove of 9,000-year-old Mayan human remains. They also found a bunch of Ice Age bones as they became tidally accessible in a Mexican coastal cave. In 1992, a large wave knocked off several containers from a Chinese container ship, sending thousands of rubber duckies spilling into the stormy seas. Since then, they have been washing up in large quantities worldwide, making appearances on the coasts of Hawaii, Alaska, South America, Australia, Europe, the UK, and others. The story of these traveling rubber ducks became so famous that it inspired a book titled Moby Duck. This book explores the journey of these ducks and their impact on our understanding of ocean currents and pollution. The seas around the Netherlands are busy shipping routes and known for severe storms, making them prone to cargo losses. In 2007, an 8-foot, 1,000-pound Lego man washed up on Sandwort Beach in the Netherlands with the phrase, "No real than you are," written on its chest. Similar Lego figures labeled Ego Leonard have appeared on beaches from Florida to Brighton. It's speculated that Dutch artist Leon Kier might be behind this, but it's not confirmed. These mysterious Lego men have been found on various beaches worldwide, and their exact origin remains unclear.
Armadillo. Natural armor. Armadillos are the only mammals with a tough, bony shell that acts as natural armor. Ball-forming defense. The three-banded armadillo can roll completely into a ball to protect itself from predators. Super sniffer. Armadillos have an incredible sense of smell, up to 500 times stronger than humans, for detecting food underground. Expert diggers. They are skilled at creating extensive burrow systems, which often become homes for other animals after being abandoned. Identical quadruplets. 9-banded armadillos usually give birth to identical quadruplets from a single fertilized egg. Leprosy carriers. Armadillos can carry the bacteria that cause leprosy, thanks to their naturally low body temperature. Swimming skills. They can hold their breath for up to 6 minutes and inflate their intestines to stay buoyant while swimming. Long lifespan. Giant armadillos, the largest species, can live up to 15 years in the wild and even longer in captivity. Nocturnal creatures. Armadillos are primarily nocturnal, foraging at night to conserve energy and avoid the heat. Surprising speed. Despite their heavy armor, armadillos can run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour when escaping danger. Incredible camel facts, from species to survival. Camel species, dromedary camel. Also known as the Arabian camel, it has a single hump and makes up about 94% of the world's camel population. Bactrian camel has 2 humps and is native to the cold deserts of Central Asia. Wild Bactrian camel, a critically endangered species found in the deserts of China and Mongolia. It is slightly smaller and more robust than the domesticated Bactrian camel. Regions and distribution. Dromedary camels thrive in the deserts of the Middle East, North Africa, and the Horn of Africa, while Bactrian camels are found in Central Asia. Australia has the largest population of wild dromedary camels introduced in the 19th century. Uses of camel. Transportation. Camels carry heavy loads across deserts in the Middle East and North Africa. Milk and meat. Camels provide milk and meat, which are staples in many African and Middle Eastern diets. Textiles and leather. Camel hair and leather are used for making textiles and durable goods, especially in Central Asia. Cultural significance. Camels are central to traditions like racing and beauty contests in the Arabian Peninsula. Agriculture. Bactrian camels are used for plowing fields and transportation in Central Asia. Unique adaptations. Camels are incredible survivors, perfectly adapted to endure the world's harshest deserts. They can go weeks without water, drink gallons at a time, and their humps store fat for energy. Their nutrient-rich milk and unique walking style further showcase their resilience, while specialized eyelids and lashes protect them from sand and sun. Hippo. The name hippopotamus comes from ancient Greek to mean river horse. Whether this is due to how they walk on the riverbed, hippos are the 3rd largest land animal on Earth. Males measure around 3.5 meters long and 1.5 meters tall and can weigh up to 3,200 kg. They stay cool in water with their eyes and nostrils on top of their heads. They secrete a reddish oil to keep their skin moist and protected from the sun. Hippos are most active at night when they forage for food. They are herbivores and eat mostly grass. They can guzzle down up to 35 kilograms of their favorite grub in just one night. Despite their size, hippos are excellent swimmers and can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes underwater. When submerged, their ears and nostrils close to keep water out. A hippo can open its mouth to a full 150 degrees. This is important if the hippo needs to defend itself, or even scare away any other animals. Adult male hippos will even come closer to 180 degrees. Prairie dogs. Complex communication. Prairie dogs have advanced vocal communication, conveying details like predator type, size, and speed. Social structure. They live in large colonies called towns, divided into family groups known as coteries. Intricate burrows. They have separate chambers for sleeping, raising young, and waste disposal. Sunbathing. Prairie dogs sunbathe to absorb vitamin D, often seen stretching out in the sun. Vigilant sentries. They have sentries that watch for predators and alert the group with a bark. Hibernation, variability. Some prairie dogs hibernate, while others, like the black-tailed species, remain active year-round. Population decline. Prairie dog populations have declined due to habitat loss and disease, making them a species of concern. Region. Prairie dogs are most commonly found in the grasslands and arid areas of North America, including the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Unique facts about reindeer. Reindeer are known to travel up to 3,000 miles in a year. This makes them one of the longest migrating land animals. Reindeer have a unique ability to hear high-frequency sounds, which helps them detect predators like wolves. They can also communicate silently using body language and facial expressions. Reindeer's hooves are specially adapted for walking on ice, allowing them to easily navigate frozen landscapes. Reindeer antlers are the fastest growing bone in any mammal. They can grow up to 6 inches per week during the spring and summer. This rapid growth is necessary to replace the antlers shed each year. Reindeer have a unique vocalization called a trumpet. It's a deep, low-pitched sound that they use to communicate with other reindeer within their herd. In some parts of the world, reindeer are used in racing competitions. These races are often held on frozen lakes or rivers. Reindeer have been used to pull sleds for centuries, especially in Arctic regions. They are incredibly strong and can carry heavy loads. Interesting facts about barn owl. Barn owls are easy to recognize by their heart-shaped faces, white or golden feathers, and big, dark eyes. They are found all over the world except in Antarctica, and can live in many places like farms, grasslands, deserts, and cities. Barn owls have very good hearing because of their special ear placement and face shape, which helps them hear sounds. This allows them to find prey, such as mice, voles, and shrews, even in the dark. They help control rodent populations by eating these small animals. Barn owls have an impressive ability to rotate their heads up to 270 degrees, which allows them to have a wide field of view and better locate prey without moving their bodies. This flexibility helps them stay hidden and undetected by their prey as they hunt. These owls are also known for flying very quietly, which helps them sneak up on their prey. Instead of hooting like many other owls, barn owls make high-pitched screeches and hissing sounds. They often make their nests in hollow trees, old buildings, and barns. Top 8 unique frog types and their fact. Diane's bare-hearted glass frog. This frog's translucent skin lets you see its beating heart and internal organs. Desert rain frog. This frog can survive in harsh desert conditions by burrowing underground and remaining dormant for long periods. Vietnamese mossy frog. Its camouflage is so effective that it can blend perfectly with the mossy rocks and leaves in its habitat. Golden dart frog. The skin of this frog is coated with potent toxins used by indigenous people to poison their blow darts. Indian bullfrog. It is one of the largest frogs in Asia and can inflate its body to deter predators. Venezuelan pebble toad. This toad has a unique defense mechanism where it flips onto its back to avoid predators. Purple frog. This rare frog spends most of its life underground and surfaces only briefly to breed. Giant rodents. They are the world's biggest rodents, weighing up to 150 pounds and standing nearly 2 feet tall at the shoulder. That's about the size of a large dog. Water lovers. Capybaras are semi-aquatic, meaning they spend a lot of time in the water. They're excellent swimmers and can even stay submerged for up to 5 minutes to avoid predators like jaguars. Their scientific name, Hydroquerus, actually means water hog in Greek. Friends with everyone, capybaras are known for their peaceful nature and get along with many animals. Birds like to perch on their backs to prey, and even caimans tolerate them hanging around. They are the ultimate chill animal. Peculiar diet. Speaking of plants, capybaras are herbivores and graze on grasses, fruits, and aquatic plants. They even practice a behavior called coprophagy, which means they eat their poop to get extra nutrients. Sounds of the capybara. They are quite vocal and have a unique range of sounds they use to communicate with each other. These include barks, whistles, and even clicks. Here are some surprising animal facts. Polar bears are not white. Their fur is transparent but appears white due to how light scatters within the fur. An ostrich's eyes are bigger than its brain. Their eyes are about the size of billiard balls. They take up so much room in the skull that the brain is smaller than either one of the eyeballs. A trapjaw ant's jaw snaps shut faster than a blink. Scientists found that trapjaw ants use their head muscles to prepare their jaws,
which release with minimal friction, avoiding exoskeleton damage. Cheetahs only need to drink water once every 3 to 4 days. They can go without water for several days because they get moisture from the body fluids of the animals they hunt. Scientists can determine a whale's age by studying its earwax plug. Similar to tree rings, layers of earwax build up every 6 months. By analyzing these layers, scientists can estimate how old the whale is. Some land snails can hibernate for up to 3 years. During hibernation, they enter a dormant state to survive in dry and harsh weather conditions when moisture is scarce. Do you know why rhino horns are highly valuable? A rhinoceros horn is made mostly of keratin, the same protein found in hair, nails, and hooves of other animals. Both male and female pigeons produce nutrient-rich crop milk to feed their young, providing essential nourishment during early development. This ability is shared by other birds like flamingos and emperor penguins. Male seahorses are unique among fish because they have a pouch on their abdomen. The female seahorse deposits her eggs into this pouch, where the male fertilizes them. He then carries the eggs until they hatch. Some hummingbirds weigh less than a penny. A U.S. penny weighs about 2.5 grams, while a bee hummingbird can weigh only 1.6 to 2 grams.
10 amazing facts about kangaroos. Walking in water. Kangaroos switch to bipedal walking when moving through water. Evolving teeth. Their teeth move forward in the mouth and are replaced over time. Running and leg muscles. Kangaroos use elastic recoil in their tendons to store energy, making their powerful hops efficient and energy-saving. Double uterus. They have 2 uteri and 3 vaginas, allowing continuous pregnancy. Heat regulation. Kangaroos lick their forearms to cool down, using evaporation to lower their body temperature during hot weather. Social scratching. Kangaroos scratch themselves and others to groom and strengthen social bonds within their group. Vocal communication. Kangaroos can grunt, click, and hiss to communicate and express emotions. Rapid growth. Joeys grow extremely quickly, increasing their weight dramatically in the pouch. Tail as a 5th limb. Kangaroos use their tails, which function as a 5th limb, to aid in balance and assist in their movement and escape. Fighting and muscles. Male kangaroos use their strong muscles to box and kick during fights, often balancing on their tails to deliver powerful blows.
Termite mounds. Skyscrapers built by bugs. Termite mounds are towering structures found in Africa, Australia, and South America, showcasing the marvels of insect engineering. Imagine termites, inch-long insects, building air-conditioned castles up to 30 feet high. Made from saliva, dirt, and termite treasures, these mounds house millions of termites and feature complex ventilation systems. They can last centuries, often becoming homes for other animals after the termites move on. Scientists in South Africa discovered 34,000-year-old termites, the oldest known active ones. Radiocarbon analysis showed they lived alongside saber-toothed cats and woolly mammoths. Australia's Northern Territory has magnetic mounds, and Brazil's Amazon rainforest hosts massive mounds visible from space. Want to see these termite palaces? Look for them in the savannas, outback, or llanos, where these incredible structures continue to amaze and inspire. Rhino poaching has reached crisis levels in South Africa, with nearly 10,000 rhinos poached since 2008 and 499 killed just last year. Rhino horns are highly valued in the black market, fetching prices higher than gold, platinum, diamonds, and cocaine due to their use in traditional medicines and as status symbols. Every 20 hours in South Africa, a rhino is killed for its horn, said James Larkin, a professor at the University of the Witwatersrand. To combat this escalating issue, scientists have initiated a novel approach by inserting low doses of radioisotopes into the horns of 20 live rhinoceroses. The idea is that a small amount of radioactivity won't harm the rhinos but can help detect smuggling activities. The project, led by the University of the Witwatersrand's Radiation and Health Physics Unit, if successful, the Rhizotope project hopes to expand this method to save more rhinos and other animals hunted for their horns. After a 3-year development project involving experts from various fields, the test has now moved into the real world. The 20 rhinos were sedated, and a small hole was drilled into each of their horns to insert the radioisotopes. The rhinos were then released and will be monitored for the next 6 months. Random interesting facts about butterflies. The western pygmy blue butterfly, found in the west of the U.S., is the smallest in the world with a wingspan of only ½ an inch. There are about 17,500 species of butterflies in the world. In the United States alone, you'll find about 750 butterfly species. Skippers are the fastest of all the butterflies. They can fly faster than 35 miles per hour. Butterflies taste with their feet. The taste receptors on their feet let them quickly determine if a plant is right for their caterpillars. There are butterflies on every continent except one. Not surprisingly, there are no butterflies in Antarctica. Most butterflies live for about 2 to 4 weeks. Butterflies are ectothermic and use the sun to warm their bodies to about 86 degrees Fahrenheit before they can fly. Female butterflies glue their eggs to plants, ensuring they stay put and have food when they hatch. Touching a butterfly's wings is a bad idea. When you touch them, you rub off the scales, which butterflies need to fly, and they don't grow back.
Bats, though much maligned, have declined alarmingly in recent years. They are most abundant in the tropics, with around 900 species worldwide, but Britain has only about a dozen breeding species and a few rare migrants. All British bats are insectivorous, with a single pipistrelle consuming up to 3,000 insects in a night, making them beneficial for pest control. Protected by law, it is illegal to kill bats or disturb their roosts. They often roost in old buildings without causing issues, and their droppings decompose quickly into powder. If concerned about bats, seek advice from your local bat group, Wildlife Trust, or Natural England. All Britain's bats hibernate, usually from the end of October until late March or early April. Some species will make short winter flights, often during the day. Bat boxes are readily adopted by many species, either as summer roosts or nurseries, or for hibernation. Pygmy marmosets. Pygmy marmosets are the world's tiniest monkeys. These incredible creatures call the lush rainforests of South America home, especially the Amazon. Imagine an animal smaller than your hand, weighing barely as much as a candy bar. Despite their size, they're perfectly adapted to their jungle life. Their diet mixes insects, juicy fruits, and the sweet sap they extract from trees by nibbling on the bark. These little monkeys are very social, living in close families. They communicate with high-pitched squeaks and body language. It's amazing how they cooperate to care for their young. Sadly, their rainforest home is disappearing due to deforestation, and people want to capture them as pets. This puts them in great danger. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these precious animals, but we all need to help by respecting their habitat and refusing to buy animals from the illegal pet trade.
Interesting facts about kingfisher. There are 87 species of kingfisher in the world, but only one, Alcedo athis, breeds in Europe. The kingfisher has a huge world distribution and can be found as far east as the Solomon Islands. The largest kingfisher in the world is Australia's laughing kookaburra. It weighs up to 500 grams, or 15 times as much as our bird. Many of the world's kingfishers don't eat fish and rarely go near water. In many parts of northern and eastern Europe, the kingfisher is migratory, some traveling up to 3,000 kilometers to their wintering grounds. A kingfisher requires approximately 15 or 16 minnows, small fishes, each day for sustenance. In autumn, adult kingfishers pair up but keep separate territories through winter. In spring, they merge their territories to prepare for breeding and nesting. Many young kingfishers die within days of fledging, their first dives leaving them waterlogged so they end up drowning.
10 things about hyenas that will surprise you. There are 4 kinds of hyenas: spotted, striped, brown, and aardwolf. In spotted hyena groups, females are the leaders, and groups can have up to 80 members. With very strong jaws, hyenas can crush bones easily. As great hunters, they catch most of the food they eat. Hyenas make many sounds, like a laugh, to communicate with each other. Sleeping in short bursts, they are always alert for danger or hunting opportunities. They can eat bones and other tough parts of animals that other predators can't digest. Known for their intelligence, hyenas can solve problems and work well together. Spotted hyenas can live up to 20 years in the wild due to their adaptability and strong social bonds. By eating dead animals and controlling other animal populations, hyenas help keep the environment clean.
Emus are the second tallest birds on Earth after ostriches and the largest in Australia, reaching up to 6.2 feet tall and running up to 31 miles per hour. These flightless birds travel long distances for food and water. They are usually solitary but may gather in small groups. Emu parents stay with their chicks for about 5 months, protecting and teaching them until they can fend for themselves. The southern cassowary is a prehistoric-looking bird found in New Guinea and mainland Australia, standing up to 6 feet tall. It has a helmet-like casque made of keratin to help it move through dense forests. Cassowaries are also among the most dangerous birds, known to kill humans with their sharp 3-toed feet, especially the lethal middle toe, which is 4 inches long. Marabou storks, known as undertaker birds due to their dark wings and habit of eating carcasses, are the largest stork species. They stand about 5 feet tall, weigh up to 20 pounds, and have an 8.5-foot wingspan. Found across sub-Saharan Africa, these scavengers have bald heads to avoid getting dirty when feeding on dead animals. They use their large throat pouches in courtship and usually mate for life. Meet the biggest bird in the world, at least in terms of its wingspan, nearly 11 feet. These seabirds can glide over the ocean for long periods, with one albatross recorded flying 3,700 miles in just 12 days. Albatrosses are known for their exceptional lifespan, often living up to 50 years or more. They also can sleep while flying, allowing them to cover vast distances without stopping. Harpy eagles, named after a Greek myth, are among the largest birds, with females weighing up to 20 pounds and males up to 12 pounds. They live in South America and have a 6.5-foot wingspan. Harpy eagles have 5-inch claws that are strong enough to kill their prey. These birds hunt porcupines, deer, and opossums, diving at 50 miles per hour and using their 5-inch claws to catch prey. Rheas, similar to ostriches, are their South American cousins but only 1/5 the size. They can weigh 66 pounds and grow up to 5 feet tall. These flightless birds use their wings for balance while running at speeds up to 40 miles per hour. The Dalmatian pelican is the largest pelican species and one of the biggest flying birds, with an 11-foot wingspan. They can fly as high as 10,000 feet. These pelicans have a big appetite, eating around 4 pounds of fish daily. They use their large bill pouches to scoop fish from the water. Dalmatian pelicans are also known for their distinctive curly nape feathers and pale gray plumage. Shoebills, also known as whale-headed storks, are one of Africa's tallest and most unusual birds, standing about 5 feet tall. They hunt fish and other aquatic species in freshwater swamps and marshes, with a high success rate of around 60%. Shoebills are solitary creatures, not found in flocks, and typically occupy territories of about 1 square mile.
Fascinating facts about donkey. Donkeys can breed with zebras to produce zonkies, unique hybrid animals. Donkeys have exceptional memories, remembering places and companions for up to 25 years. They can gulp large amounts of water and survive long periods without it. Donkeys have a unique immune system that makes them more resistant to certain diseases than horses. They require fewer calories than horses, making them suited for environments with sparse food. Donkeys subtly communicate using body language, like ear and eye movements. Donkey hide is used in Chinese medicine to make ejiao, believed to have health benefits. Global donkey populations are declining due to overuse and demand for their hides. Their cylindrical hooves are adapted for climbing rocky terrains. Donkey communicate with loud brays that can be heard over long distances.
The king of fruits with a controversial crown. Odoriferous majesty. Durian is often called the king of fruits in Southeast Asia, but its reign is controversial. Its pungent smell, frequently compared to a mix of turpentine, onions, and gym socks, has earned it bans from public transportation and hotels in many places. Taste bud tango. Despite its infamous odor, durian is a delicacy for many. Depending on the variety, its creamy, custard-like flesh offers a complex flavor profile, ranging from sweet and nutty to garlic-like. Nutritional powerhouse. Packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, durian is a surprisingly nutritious fruit. It's rich in potassium, vitamin C, and B vitamins. Seed potential. Don't discard the durian seeds. They are edible when roasted and have a nutty flavor. Some cultures even use them in traditional medicine. A prickly exterior. The durian's thorny outer shell is as formidable as its smell. It requires specialized tools to open, making it a challenge for the uninitiated. Cultural significance. Durian holds a special place in Southeast Asian cultures. It's often associated with good fortune and is a popular festival gift. 5 fantastic and unique facts about tea. Tea trade powerhouse. China reigns supreme as the world's largest exporter of tea, supplying a significant portion of the global market with its diverse range of varieties. Tea-loving nations. Turkey takes the crown for the world's most avid tea drinkers, with an average consumption of over 3 kilograms per person annually. That's a lot of tea. Tea was once used as currency. Believe it or not, tea leaves were once compressed into bricks and used as a form of payment. The thirsty giant. The United States is the biggest tea importer, with a vast population and a growing appreciation for the beverage driving demand. Tea can help you burn calories. While it won't replace exercise, some teas, especially green tea, contain antioxidants that boost metabolism and aid in fat burning.
10 amazing facts about kiwi you never heard before. Origin. The kiwi fruit, originally from China and known as Chinese gooseberry, was renamed after New Zealand's kiwi bird. Nutritional. Kiwi has more vitamin C than oranges, offering over 100% of your daily requirement in just one fruit. Enzyme. It contains actinidin, a protein-breaking enzyme, making it a natural meat tenderizer and preventing gelatin from setting. Antioxidants. Kiwi is rich in antioxidants, including rare low-fat vitamin E, helping reduce oxidative stress. Digestion. Kiwi's fiber and actinidin improve digestion, especially after heavy meals. Sleep aid. Eating kiwi before bed may improve sleep quality, increasing sleep duration and efficiency due to its serotonin and antioxidants. Heart health. Regular kiwi consumption supports heart health by lowering blood pressure and reducing clotting risks. Low calorie. Kiwi is nutrient-dense but low in calories, making it ideal for weight management. Allergy. Some people may be allergic to kiwi and experience symptoms like itchy throat or swollen lips due to its actinidin content. Growth. Kiwi plants are dioecious, requiring both male and female plants for fruit production, with one male pollinating up to 8 females.
Planting trees and plants is important for keeping our environment healthy. Climate control. Trees help fight climate change. They take in carbon dioxide, a harmful gas, and turn it into oxygen, which helps keep our planet cool. Protecting animals. Planting trees creates homes for animals like birds and insects. It helps keep different species safe and make sure our ecosystems stay balanced. Stopping soil erosion. Tree roots hold the soil in place, which prevents it from washing away. This helps keep the land healthy and good for farming. Managing water. Trees and plants help control how much water is in the ground and how much rain we get. They also help keep water clean and reduce flooding. Cleaning the air. Trees clean the air by removing pollutants and dust. This makes the air we breathe fresher and healthier, especially in busy cities. Jobs and recreation. Planting trees creates jobs and supports local economies. It also provides parks and green spaces where people can relax and enjoy nature. In short, planting trees and plants is key to a healthier planet. It helps with climate control, animal protection, soil health, water management, air quality, and brings economic and recreational benefits.
Guava is a tropical fruit with impressive health benefits. Contains more vitamin C than an orange. One guava offers 4 times the daily recommended intake. Guava leaves have medicinal properties, traditionally used to heal wounds, soothe digestive issues, ease respiratory conditions. The entire guava is edible, including its skin and seeds. Guava has a unique fragrance, often compared to a blend of strawberry and pear. In various cultures, guava symbolizes fertility and prosperity, often used in rituals for good luck. Guava trees are hardy, thriving in poor soils with minimal care, making them ideal for sustainable farming. Eating guava means indulging in a slice of tropical resilience and vibrant health. Guava is a great source of dietary fiber, which aids digestion and helps prevent constipation. Guava's low glycemic index makes it an excellent fruit choice for managing blood sugar levels, making it suitable for diabetics.
Interesting facts about blackberries. Not a true berry. Despite their name, blackberries aren't berries. Each tiny bump on the blackberry is a druplet, which contains a single seed. So, a blackberry is a cluster of druplets. Antioxidant powerhouses. Blackberries boast one of the highest antioxidant levels of any fruit. These powerful compounds help protect your cells from damage. Ancient roots blackberries have been around for thousands of years, growing wild in Europe, Asia, and the Americas. They weren't domesticated until the late 19th century. Versatile fruit blackberries aren't just delicious to eat. They can make jams, jellies, pies, and syrups. Thorny challenges. While many modern cultivars are thornless, wild blackberries can be quite prickly. So if you're berry picking, be prepared. Nutritional power pack. In addition to antioxidants, blackberries are packed with vitamins C and K, fiber, and manganese. They're also low in calories, making them a healthy snack. Blackberry vinegar. Blackberry vinegar, made by steeping blackberries in vinegar, is a traditional remedy for coughs, colds, and sore throats. More than just fruit. The leaves and bark of the blackberry plant have also been used traditionally for medicinal purposes. Endless varieties. There are over 370 species of blackberries worldwide, with a wide range of flavors and sizes. The harm of using sildenafil. Sildenafil, commonly known by its famous brand name Viagra, is used to treat erectile dysfunction, ED. While it can be effective for many men, it is not without potential risks and side effects. Here are some of the key concerns associated with its use. Cardiovascular issues, hearing loss, priapism, vision problems, drug interactions, psychological dependencies. Explore safer natural alternatives to enhance function without the same risks. Nature has a cure for every disease it creates. Watermelon contains citrulline, an amino acid that relaxes and dilates blood vessels, similar to Viagra's mechanism. Dark chocolate, rich in flavonoids, improves circulation and lowers blood pressure. Spinach is high in magnesium, and helps reduce inflammation in blood vessels. Pomegranates, packed with antioxidants, improve circulation and reduce oxidative stress. Nuts like almonds and walnuts are rich in arginine, which boosts nitric oxide levels, improving blood flow. Garlic enhances blood flow and cardiovascular health by increasing nitric oxide and reducing inflammation. Beets contain nitrates that convert to nitric oxide, relaxing blood vessels and improving circulation. Avocados are rich in healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that also support overall health. Rich in potassium, bananas help regulate blood pressure and improve circulation, which can enhance performance. Korean red ginseng enhances libido, improves erectile function, and boosts stamina by increasing nitric oxide levels and reducing stress.
Past inventions that went terribly wrong. Zyklon B. Initially a pesticide, Zyklon B was misused for mass murder during the Holocaust. Leaded petrol, designed to improve engine performance, leaded petrol caused environmental contamination and health problems, including lead poisoning. Asbestos. Valued for fire resistance, asbestos caused severe health issues like lung cancer and mesothelioma once its dangers were known. Hydrogen blimps. Used for transportation, hydrogen's flammability caused catastrophic accidents like the Hindenburg disaster. Flying cars, Mizar. Combining car and airplane functions, the Mizar faced safety challenges and has not become practical. Thalidomide, marketed for morning sickness. Thalidomide caused severe birth defects, leading to stricter drug testing regulations.
Apple. The Apple logo went from complex to simple. In 1976, Ronald Wayne designed it with an elaborate Isaac Newton seal. In 1977, Rob Janoff created the iconic bitten apple. Later, it changed from rainbow colors to a monochromatic look for a modern, sophisticated image. The iconic Coca-Cola logo, with its timeless design, red and white colors, and distinctive script font, has been globally recognized for over 138 years. 1887. Robinson introduced the iconic Spencerian script for the Coca-Cola logo. 1889. Coca-Cola experimented with separated letters and diamonds in its logo. 1891. Coca-Cola introduced its famous red color with the Spencerian script logo in red on white for energy. 1941. The script logo was refined, swash removed, diagonal slant added, letter size and weight adjusted for balance. Despite changes over the years, the core design has remained the same, showcasing its timeless appeal. Google. Google's logo shows its growth from a playful startup to a tech leader. It started as Backrub in 1997 and changed to a colorful design in 1998. From 1999 to 2010, it became more polished, and in 2013, it got a modern look. The current bright logo, introduced in 2015, keeps its playful yet trustworthy image with red, yellow, blue, and green colors.
Four unusual things that are banned in various countries. Chewing gum in Singapore. Since 1992, Singapore has banned the sale and import of chewing gum to keep public areas clean. The ban was partly lifted in 2004, allowing only therapeutic gum with a doctor's prescription. Kinder Surprise eggs in the USA. Kinder Surprise eggs have been illegal in the USA since the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act of 1938 banned non-food items in food products. Smuggling these eggs can result in large fines. Raw milk in Canada and Australia. Raw milk has been banned in Canada and Australia due to health risks. Both countries have stringent laws against the sale of raw milk due to health concerns related to bacterial contamination. Baby walkers in Canada. Canada banned baby walkers in 2004 due to safety concerns, as they are linked to numerous injuries. There are fines for buying, selling, or advertising them.
From entrepreneur to millionaire, simple and easy steps. Have a clear vision. Without a vision, you're like a ship lost at sea. Be tough and don't give up. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Make quick and smart decisions. The best opportunities wait for no one. Take calculated risks. Fortune favors the bold, but always be smart about it. Be flexible and ready for change. In business, change is the only constant. Dance with it. Work hard. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Communicate well. Great leaders are great communicators. Be a good leader and build a strong team. Together, everyone achieves more. Know how to handle money. Cash flow is king. Know where your money goes. Build strong relationships. Your network is your net worth. Have self-control. Self-discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Focus on customers. A happy customer is your best advertisement. Solve problems creatively. Every problem is an opportunity in disguise. Control your emotions. Emotional intelligence is key to leadership success. Manage your time. Well, time is your most valuable resource. Use it wisely.
Experts believe they've finally uncovered why Greenland sharks can live up to an incredible 500 years. These sharks, found in the cold Arctic and North Atlantic waters at depths of up to 8,684 feet, may owe their longevity to their constant metabolic activity. Unlike other animals, Greenland sharks' metabolic rate doesn't change with age. This finding, presented at the Society of Experimental Biology conference by Ewan Camplison from the University of Manchester, shows that these sharks don't age traditionally. Metabolism involves breaking down nutrients into energy for bodily repair. Typically, their metabolic rate slows, reducing cell turnover and energy production. However, muscle tissue studies from 23 Greenland sharks, aged 60 to 200 years, showed no difference in enzyme activity over time. This stable metabolic rate likely prevents degeneration, allowing Greenland sharks to live astonishingly long lives.
There's a tale of a man, despondent over failing health despite modern treatments, seeking an old sage famed for wisdom.
Master, I seek your guidance. My strength and vigor have faded. Even with modern medicine, I feel lost. How did men in the past find solace and strength?
Ah, my son. Predecessors found remedies in nature and wisdom. Sit with me and I'll share their secrets.
Please, Master, I am eager to learn.
Korean ginseng, the root of life. It boosts energy, improves blood flow, and enhances libido by increasing nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation.
How fascinating, Master. What other herbs did they use?
Maca root from the Andes. It enhances stamina, endurance, and sexual desire by providing amino acids and vital nutrients that balance hormones and increase fertility.
And what about herbs for specific issues, like erectile dysfunction?
For that, they used horny goatweed. It contains icariin, which improves erectile function by enhancing blood flow.
Incredible. Are there others?
Yes, ashwagandha, Indian ginseng. It reduces stress and anxiety, boosts testosterone, and improves sperm quality.
What if someone needed a boost in overall vitality and energy?
For that, Tribulus terrestris was commonly used. It enhances libido, supports testosterone levels, and improves sexual desire.
Were there any herbs for enhancing mental focus and reducing fatigue?
Indeed, ginkgo biloba, made in hair tree, was used for improving blood circulation, enhancing mental focus, and reducing fatigue, leading to better overall performance.
Thank you, Master. Your wisdom brings hope. I'll follow the path of predecessors and find strength.
Go with peace, my son. Remember, answers often lie within and around us, waiting to be discovered in nature's gifts.